Okay.
Today we're making a single phase switchboard. First, you're gonna have to take the switchboard out of the box. When you got your switchboard out of the box, you wanna take all of it out of the plastic, and then take your lid off, and then take all your spare and parts and stickers out, put it in the lid, and then put it back in the plastic. When you got your lid back in the plastic, you wanna put it in the box. And then just put your box aside. Your next step is now to grab one of these metal sheets and put them underneath the switchboard. You want to try to make sure it's centered. When you've centered it, you want to grab your drill and your Phillips head drill bit. When you got your drill bit and your Phillips head, you want to get 3 of these screws. When you've got your 3 screws, you're going to be screwing in this corner, and this corner. But we're going to leave that corner for later. Now, before we do the last corner, you're going to be swapping your drill bit. When you swapped out your drill bit, you're going to make sure this corner is hanging off of the bench. And now you're just simply going to drill it out. When you got your hole in there, and make sure it's all the way through, the metal bit too, you now just need to grab your earth wire. And how I like to measure it is I like to go from the hole to about, try to get to the end of it. So I'll cut mine around like there. Now you need to grab a 6 to 8 lug, and how I like to measure where we need to strip it is I like to put my lug right next to it and put my thumb there, and then grab the stripper, and then I want to get it around the same spot, so around right there. When you got your lug, you want to put it on, and then grab your pliers, and then you want to make sure it's been put in like that. And then you want to hold your copper there, and then just squeeze. When you've squeezed it as hard as you can, you just need to make sure it is good enough where it can't come off. And then you just want to put it aside for now, and then you want to grab 1 screw, 1 of these, and a washer. When you got your washer on your screw, you want to put it in from the bottom. Make sure you got this on, and then just start screwing this on. When you've got it screwed on as much as you can, you're going to get your pliers, hold them there, get your Phillips head screwdriver, go in from the bottom, and then just start screwing. When you've screwed it in enough, you want to put your tools aside and make sure that this is still free enough to be able to wiggle. When you're done with your phase board, switchboard, you want to get your box back, close up the box, and then you want to get your switchboard and then put it back on. And now we're going to make our way over here. When you get over here, you're going to put your switchboard to the side again, get your box and put it up here, and then just get your switchboard and stack it up with the others. And now you've made your single phase switchboard.